Welcome back to Stoic Ocean. If you're new here, welcome to the family. In the grand theater of life, our actions are what define us. This powerful reminder from Marcus Aurelius speaks to something deep within all of us. People often say that motivation drives action, and that emotion fuels our motivation. But what happens when that emotional spark starts to fade? How do we move when we feel stuck, drained, or uninspired? How do we get ourselves to act when inspiration feels distant, like stars in a faraway sky? We've all had seasons when our energy crashes, when our goals feel heavy and out of reach. Not because we don't care, not because we lack ambition, but because we don't feel that inner push to begin. In these moments, Stoicism can help us find our way. Stoic philosophy invites us to look beyond our shifting moods and tap into a deeper, more stable source of drive. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "Plans fail because they have no aim." When a man doesn't know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. This is a call to define our purpose, to choose our harbor clearly, and steer through life with intention and wisdom. Come with me as we explore 7 Stoic lessons. Each one will train you to take action on your own without waiting for a perfect mood. We'll uncover the Stoic way to pull yourself out of a slump, reset your mindset, and reignite the flame of self-driven purpose. In these lessons, you'll learn how to base your actions on Stoic virtues and principles. You'll build the resilience to keep moving forward without letting passing emotions block your path or your goals. Before we dive deep, if you want more wisdom like this every week, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment below, telling me which lesson you'll start practicing today. I read every single comment, and your feedback helps shape future content. Today, you'll discover 7 powerful Stoic lessons that can transform how you approach taking action. Each lesson builds on the one before it. Together, they form a complete framework for forcing yourself to act, even when motivation is low. From self-discipline to simplifying your life. From overcoming procrastination to finding purpose through virtue. This is your guide to becoming the kind of person who takes action consistently, regardless of how you feel. Accept this Stoic advice and let it guide you toward action, growth, and a life lived with steady, unwavering resolve. Lesson 1. Discipline yourself, having self-control. Self-discipline is the foundation of Stoic philosophy. It acts like a clear beacon, urging us to take action and reach our fullest potential. Marcus Aurelius urged us to develop disciplined control over our thoughts and actions. He reminded us that learning to govern how we respond to life's ups and downs is the ultimate freedom. When we practice self-discipline, we don't feel chained by outside limitations. Instead, we feel supported by an inner strength, pushing us to act not from impulse, but from purpose and reason. So how does self-discipline unlock this drive to act, to move beyond hesitation and passive inaction? It begins with recognizing our power, the quiet realization that we do have the ability to shape our lives through disciplined choices. We can direct our urges, wants, and fears instead of letting them drag us off course. It's like having a steady hand on the steering wheel, guiding us back on track whenever distractions appear. Self-discipline means bringing our actions in line with our deeper values. It is a steady return to what is good and right. Epictetus taught that wisdom comes from doing good things again and again until they become second nature. A disciplined life is built on repeated practice, not rare moments of motivation. Start each day by revisiting your beliefs. Ask what truly matters to you. Set goals that align with your highest ideals. Then choose small actions that test and strengthen your willpower in realistic, manageable ways. Over time, these daily acts of discipline weave together into character. A solid tapestry built one intentional thread at a time. The Stoic journey to self-discipline is marked by struggle, slip-ups, and fresh starts. Seneca, who understood deeply how fragile humans can be, saw value in these trials. He believed that we are polished and strengthened through challenge when we face our weaknesses with courage and honesty. His lessons on discipline speak to the resilience of the human spirit. They call us to rise each time we fall, to stay committed to the path of improvement. In this light, self-discipline is not just a productivity tactic. It's a profound spiritual practice, a commitment to live in harmony with nature, reason, and our rightful place within it. It is the quiet resolve to act with integrity, to keep our promises to ourselves and others, and to pursue our goals with steady dedication. If we reflect on Stoic teachings about self-discipline, we are invited to ask ourselves, how can I strengthen my resolve to act? In what small ways can I bring my daily behavior closer to the virtues I admire? Because in the cultivation of self-discipline, we find the key to unlocking our real potential, to turning intention into action and distant dreams into reality. Through discipline, we carve a clear path through the wilderness of life, guided by Stoic wisdom toward a future we design, rich with purpose and peace. Stoic philosophy teaches that real freedom comes from within, and that self-discipline is how we reach it. By training our responses, our impulses, and our focus, we build a mind that can face hardship with calm strength. One of the first steps is understanding control. The Stoics emphasize the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. Recognizing this difference helps us focus our effort where it truly matters, on our thoughts, choices, and actions. Remind yourself often of what is in your power. When you're in a tough situation, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what part of this can I actually change? Instead of trying to control external events or other people, bring your attention back to how you respond. Self-awareness is also essential for self-discipline. Being aware of your thoughts and emotions helps you notice what triggers automatic reactions. Reflect on your day regularly, or keep a journal to track your actions and feelings. Ask yourself why you do what you do, and whether it aligns with your values and long-term goals. Use these insights to make wiser decisions next time. Then there is discomfort. According to the Stoics, struggle and pain are opportunities for growth. By willingly facing small discomforts, we become stronger and more resilient. You can add tiny challenges into your daily routine. Take a slightly colder shower. Skip a snack you don't need. Finish a workout when you'd rather stop early. These small acts build your capacity to stay calm and steady when bigger challenges appear. Clarifying your priorities and goals is another pillar of discipline. Clear priorities help you stay on track and follow through. When your actions align with your long-term direction, it's easier to resist distractions and quick pleasures. Write down your long-term goals. Break them into concrete steps you can actually take. Group your tasks by importance and urgency. Review your progress often and adjust your plans to stay aligned with what truly matters. Finally, cultivate patience and determination. Discipline is not about perfection. It is about staying with the process, even when it feels slow. The Stoics taught that persistence through difficulty is essential for growth and fulfillment. Set realistic expectations for your improvement. Expect setbacks along the way and refuse to let them define you. Stay committed to your direction and see each obstacle as a chance to strengthen your resolve. According to Stoic ideas, disciplining yourself means understanding what you control, becoming more self-aware, accepting discomfort, clarifying your goals, and developing patience and persistence. By practicing these things daily, you train your mind to stay focused and steady, even when life feels chaotic. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this looks in everyday life. Imagine you're trying to wake up earlier, but you always hit snooze. Self-discipline here means recognizing that you have the power to shape your morning routine. You might start by placing your alarm across the room, so you have to stand up to turn it off. That simple act of not returning to bed becomes a small victory of discipline over comfort. Or think about someone trying to spend less time on social media. They keep grabbing their phone without even noticing. Self-discipline here means understanding your triggers, removing the apps for a while, and replacing that habit with something meaningful, like reading a few pages, stretching, or going for a walk. The key is recognizing that you do have power over what you choose to do, even when your emotions pull you in another direction. As you practice self-discipline day after day, you'll notice a shift. Tasks that once felt impossible start to feel manageable. Goals that seemed unreachable begin to move closer. This is the power of disciplined action over emotional reaction. Lesson 2. Stop putting things off and being lazy. Procrastination and laziness often stand in the way of our Stoic journey toward wisdom and virtue. They're not just issues with our to-do list. They are obstacles to our development as rational and virtuous people. We choose the path of least resistance because it's easier. And while we do, our greatest potential stays in the shadows of inaction. This habit of ease, this quiet agreement to choose comfort over effort, pulls us away from our true path. Our goals remain like distant shapes on the horizon, always visible, never reached. But Stoicism offers a powerful antidote. The key to overcoming procrastination and laziness is not hidden in some secret trick. It lies in the principles of Stoic philosophy itself. It starts with recognizing that the present moment is all we truly have. And in this moment, we have the power to choose the harder right over the easier wrong. Marcus Aurelius urged us to live each day as if it were our last. He reminded us that death does not delay. So why should we? If life is short, then putting off what matters is a quiet form of self-betrayal. Epictetus, with his clarity, taught that we are the authors of our own character. The things we repeatedly do shape who we become. He asked us to see procrastination and laziness clearly, not as fixed traits, but as repeated choices against our higher nature. Every time we postpone, every time we drift, we choose to be less than we are capable of being. To break these patterns, we must learn to welcome discomfort as a teacher and friend. We must approach our work with presence and intention instead of dread and avoidance. Seneca offers guidance here too. He emphasized the shortness of life and the foolishness of endlessly postponing what we know we should do. He pointed out that while we protect our money from thieves, we let others and ourselves steal our time freely. He encouraged us to live with order and purpose, to give each day a role, and to recognize distractions for what they are, thieves of our most precious resource. So to overcome procrastination and laziness, we need a Stoic mindset. We must embrace discipline not as a heavy burden, but as a path to freedom. We must practice mindfulness, being fully present in the task at hand. And above all, we must remember that our time is finite. Every moment wasted is a moment lost for virtue and achievement. As we work to free ourselves from the chains of inaction, we can hold fast to Stoic principles of purposeful living, deliberate action, and the steady pursuit of virtue. In doing so, we not only rise above procrastination and laziness, we step into a fuller expression of our potential. We move closer to the ideal of a person who lives wisely, courageously, and intentionally. Real-world examples. Let's see how this plays out in daily life. Think about that project you've been putting off for weeks. You know it matters. You know you should start, but every time you think about it, you feel overwhelmed. The Stoic approach is to shrink the resistance, break the project down into the smallest possible step. Instead of telling yourself, "I need to finish everything," ask, "What is the tiniest action I can take right now?" Maybe it's just opening the document. Maybe it's writing one sentence, one paragraph, or making a single phone call. The present moment is all you truly possess. Use it wisely. Or consider someone who wants to start exercising but keeps saying, "I'll start tomorrow." The Stoic wisdom here is simple and sharp. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The only time you have is now. So put on your shoes, take a 5-minute walk, do one push-up. It doesn't matter if the action is small. What matters is that you act in this moment, not the next one. Remember, procrastination and laziness are not fixed labels on your identity. They're patterns of choice, and every moment that arrives is a new chance to choose differently. Choose the harder, right over the easier, wrong. Your future self, the one you hope to become, will thank you for it. Lesson 3. Make good habits a habit. In the garden of Stoic practice, where virtue and wisdom grow, the cultivation of good habits shows how much we can change and develop. These habits, the daily rituals and routines we choose to follow, are not just actions. They are reflections of our deepest commitments to ourselves and to the world around us. They are the threads that make up the fabric of a good life, each stitch a small step toward reaching our full potential. What are these good habits that the Stoics so passionately promote? They are daily actions that align with our rational nature and support our well-being. Things like mindfulness and presence, gratitude and appreciation, kindness in how we treat others, the steady pursuit of knowledge, building resilience under pressure, and practicing justice and honesty in all our dealings. These are the habits that strengthen the mind and character and open the door to a calmer, wiser, more peaceful life. To weave good habits into the fabric of our days, we first have to choose to practice them consistently. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that excellence is not a single action, but a habit. So we begin each morning with the intention to live out these qualities. We create time to think, to act kindly, to learn something meaningful, and to care for our body and our mind. Epictetus, always practical, taught that the path to virtue is about progress, not perfection. We practice good habits not because we expect to be flawless, but because every honest effort is a step toward becoming a better version of ourselves. The growth is found in the showing up, in the returning to the habit even after we stumble. Seneca also reminds us that time is our most precious resource. He urges us to guard our time carefully and devote it to actions that make us stronger instead of weaker. When we plan our days around what truly matters, our good habits stop being theory and become part of our everyday reality. So following Stoic advice to develop good habits is a journey of choice, action, and reflection. It is a commitment to shape our lives around virtue, not impulse, and to slowly turn potential into reality. Every day arrives like a fresh, blank page, a new chance to practice, to write our character through the habits we choose. Adopting good habits won't just push us to act. It will guide us toward a life filled with meaning, stability, and a deeper kind of happiness. Let this idea be a quiet, guiding light, a reason to get up each day and do the small things that align with your best self. Stoicism teaches that good character is built through good habits. Being good is not a single moment. It is a pattern, repeated over time. By consistently choosing wise actions, we build a solid foundation for growth and integrity. First, name your core virtues and values. Think about the traits that matter most to you: justice, courage, wisdom, moderation, or any others that resonate. Then list specific actions that express those qualities. If temperance is important, thoughtful, intentional eating might be a habit that supports that value. Next, start small and stay consistent. To avoid feeling overwhelmed, begin with habits that are easy to manage. Consistency matters more than intensity. 5 minutes every day is worth more than 1 intense hour once a week. You might start a gratitude journal by writing down one thing you're thankful for each evening or morning. Then use cues and triggers. Connect each new habit to something you already do, so your routine itself reminds you to act. If you want to practice mindfulness, take 3 slow breaths right after brushing your teeth in the morning. If you want to read more, open your book as soon as you sit down with your morning coffee. Track your progress and reflect on it. Use a notebook or an app to record your habits. Notice how these small actions are influencing your mood, your energy, and your behavior. At the end of each week, look back over your notes and write down any changes you've noticed in yourself. This reflection keeps you engaged and shows you that your efforts are working. And through it all, be kind to yourself and keep going. Good habits take time to fully form. There will be days you slip or forget. When that happens, don't waste energy beating yourself up. Focus instead on getting back on track. If you miss a workout, don't judge yourself harshly. Plan a lighter session tomorrow and show up for it. Turning good actions into habits requires patience, persistence, and a genuine desire to grow. By focusing on small, steady steps that align with your values, you slowly build a life shaped by virtue and strength. The Stoic way to greatness is not about perfection. It is about progress and a long-term commitment to improvement and growth. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this concept shows up in daily life. Imagine someone who wants to read more, but never seems to find the time. Instead of aiming for an hour of reading daily, they start with 5 minutes right after breakfast. They pair it with something they already do, sipping their morning coffee. Soon, picking up a book feels natural, automatic, simply part of their routine. Or picture someone who wants to feel more grateful, but keeps forgetting to practice. The Stoic approach is to attach gratitude to an existing habit. Every time they brush their teeth, they quietly name one thing they are grateful for. Over time, gratitude shifts from a nice idea to a reflexive way of seeing life. The beauty of good habits is that they compound over time. One small action today makes tomorrow's action easier. Those actions pile up day after day and slowly shape who you become. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, excellence is not an action, but a habit. Make your habits excellent, and your life will follow. Lesson 4. Challenges can be turned into chances. Life is full of challenges. Some people use them as excuses to stop. Others use them as training grounds to grow. Stoicism, as both a mindset and a way of living, invites us to treat difficulties as opportunities for growth in the furnace of experience. Think of the powerful story of Epictetus. He was born a slave, limited not only by physical chains, but by the harsh reality of his time. Yet within those limits, he found a profound freedom in his thoughts, will, and spirit. He didn't just endure hardship. He transformed it into wisdom, teaching us that how we respond to life's ups and downs shapes the depth of our insight. Difficulties do not define us by the situations they create, but by the responses they draw out of us. Adversity is not something to run away from, but a strict teacher that reveals who we are and who we can become. In many challenges, there lies a hidden seed of benefit and growth, waiting to be discovered. As modern seekers of wisdom, how do we live this ancient lesson? When we face a challenge, we can pause and ask, is this a chance to develop patience, resilience, or empathy? Every difficulty invites us to stretch beyond our limits and uncover strengths we didn't know we had. Living by this Stoic principle does more than help us personally. It silently shows others a path of courage and growth, a way of staying committed to personal development even when life is hard. So as you move through life's inevitable trials, remember what Epictetus teaches. Don't treat every challenge as a sign of failure. See it as an invitation to rise higher, to grow stronger, and to inspire those who are watching you. In every hard season, there is a hidden gift waiting to be found by those willing to look. These moments of struggle are where your true character has the chance to shine. There will always be problems in life. They can be deeply painful, whether they are personal crises, workplace conflicts, or sudden, unexpected changes. The Stoic perspective, however, invites us to turn these problems into chances for growth. By shifting how we see them and applying Stoic principles, we can use difficulties to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The key is perception. Stoics teach that it is not what happens to you, but how you respond that truly matters. How you frame a challenge greatly influences how well you handle it. When you view problems as training rather than punishment, you unlock the strength to face them constructively. Next, focus on what you can change. You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Know this, and you will find strength. You can't always control outcomes, but you can choose your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. That is where your freedom lies. Accept that difficulties can teach you. Many philosophers have observed that hardship strengthens the mind the way exercise strengthens the body. Every struggle is a lesson in disguise. Each challenge offers a chance to learn, toughen up, and gain deeper understanding. When you see hardship this way, you become more willing to meet it head-on. Learn also to accept what is. Accepting reality does not mean giving up. It means facing the truth clearly, without denial or resistance. When you accept what you cannot change, you free your energy to focus on what you can improve. This reduces needless suffering and makes you more effective. Finally, find purpose and meaning. If you have a clear why, you can endure almost any how. When you understand the deeper purpose behind your struggle, or the kind of person you want to become through it, you gain the strength to keep going. Challenges will always be part of life, but they don't have to leave you feeling helpless or broken. With a Stoic mindset, you can turn problems into stepping stones. With the right perspective, a sense of control, and a clear purpose, your trials can shape you into someone wiser and stronger. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this plays out in real life. Imagine you lose your job without warning. It feels devastating, heavy, and unfair. The Stoic approach is not to deny the pain, but to ask a different question. Could this be a chance to move toward a career you truly care about? To start a project or business you've been postponing for years? The challenge is real, but the meaning you give it is your choice. Or think of a relationship that ends painfully. Instead of staying stuck in resentment or regret, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How did this experience reveal my needs, my values, or my boundaries? What strengths did I discover about myself in the process? Each heartbreak carries a lesson about love, courage, and self-respect. Difficulties at work, conflict in your family, health scares, financial stress. All of these can become teachers when viewed through a Stoic lens. Remember Epictetus' example. If someone born into slavery could find inner freedom and turn his hardships into timeless wisdom, then you too can transform your own challenges into opportunities. The key is perception. It's not what happens to you that defines your life. It's how you respond. Choose to see challenges as teachers, not tormentors. Choose to grow, not merely to endure. That is the Stoic way. Quick pause here. If these lessons are resonating with you, drop a comment below telling me which one hit you the hardest. I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Your insights help shape future content, and your stories inspire others on this journey. Now let's continue with the remaining lessons. Lesson 5. Begin with small step. It's strange and beautiful that even the biggest journeys begin with a single, small step. Stoicism reminds us constantly how powerful it is to start small, especially when we want to change our lives or begin a new path. "Begin with small steps" is not just a nice slogan. It's a practical method for breaking overwhelming goals into pieces you can actually handle. Think of the life of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. His philosophical journey did not begin with grand speeches or a perfect plan. It began with one simple step into a bookstore. There, inspired by writings about Socrates and philosophy, he took the first small step toward what would become an entire school of thought that shaped generations. That modest beginning laid the groundwork for Stoicism. What does beginning with small steps really mean for us? It means recognizing that all genuine progress, no matter how impressive it looks, starts from something humble and small. It means accepting that we don't need to see the whole path ahead before we take the first move. Each small step is a tiny act of commitment and courage, a proof that we are willing to move forward even when the destination still feels far away. By taking this approach, we embrace the Stoic virtue of steady progress. We understand that every small action counts toward a larger goal. It's how we fight overwhelm and procrastination. We turn impossible tasks into doable steps. When we focus on the next step right in front of us, we are far more likely to actually take it. Each step then builds momentum, and momentum carries us further. This idea is not just inspiring, it's extremely practical. Instead of letting the size of your goal intimidate you, bring your attention back to the present moment, where action is possible. Ask yourself, what is the smallest step I can take right now? Then take that step, no matter how small it seems. Take this lesson on resilience with an open heart. Don't let the scale of your dreams scare you into inaction. Let the simplicity of starting small give you courage instead. Every little step you take lays another brick in the foundation of your future self. Each one is proof of your bravery and commitment to the Stoic path. So as you stand before the vastness of your journey, remember the quiet power hidden in the act of beginning. Let every small step be a quiet celebration of courage, a calm reminder to yourself that you are moving forward. In the world of action, it's not always the size of the movement that matters, but the willingness to move. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this principle shows up in daily life. Imagine you want to write a book one day, but the thought of writing hundreds of pages feels overwhelming. The Stoic approach is simple. Don't obsess over the whole book. Today, just write one sentence. Tomorrow, write another small paragraph. The day after, refine a page. Without noticing it at first, those single lines become pages. Those pages become chapters, and eventually you hold a finished manuscript in your hands. Zeno didn't walk into Athens planning to create an entire philosophy. He simply took one small step into a bookstore and listened. That single choice, that moment, set in motion a legacy that has guided souls for centuries. Or think about someone who wants to get in shape but feels intimidated by the gym. Instead of planning a perfect 90-minute workout routine immediately, they commit to something smaller. Walk once around the block today. Tomorrow, walk it twice slowly. Next week, add a few push-ups. The momentum grows naturally over time. The key is always to start, no matter how small the start. Every journey, no matter how grand, begins with one honest step. Don't wait for motivation to appear. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until everything feels ready. Take the smallest step available now. That is how you force action. That is how you build momentum. That is how you quietly begin to transform your life. Lesson 6. Develop your purpose through virtue. How do we discover our real reason for living? This question has followed humanity through every age and culture. Stoicism offers a deep answer. Develop meaning through living with virtue. Look at the life of Cato, known as Cato the Younger. His unwavering dedication to integrity, his courage amid political chaos in Rome, show us a living example of Stoic virtue in action. He chose fairness and bravery over comfort, safety, and approval. His life became a mosaic of choices rooted in principle, showing how virtue shapes purpose and drives action in hardship. Developing meaning through virtue means aligning our choices and actions with our highest values, not with temporary desires or the hunger for praise. We have to ask ourselves, are my actions shaping my character? Am I living in line with my deepest beliefs and standards? When we look inward honestly, we begin to uncover purpose that is tied to virtue, not to status or applause. Once our purpose is rooted in these deeper moral foundations, our drive to act changes completely. It is no longer mainly about getting ahead outside ourselves. It becomes about making a difference, serving the greater good, and becoming a better human, one courageous action at a time. For Cato, when facing impossible political pressures and threats, his virtue-based purpose guided everything. He did not act from the hope of easy success or from fear of failure. He acted from a firm commitment to what he believed was just. Learning from this Stoic lesson, we are invited to examine our daily choices and habits. Do they match the values we claim to believe in? As the Stoics taught us, a truly purposeful life is built by selecting actions that reflect virtue. This gives our days direction and gives our struggles meaning. By cultivating purpose through virtue, we not only improve ourselves, we quietly inspire those around us. Our behavior becomes a lighthouse of honesty, courage, and wisdom, showing that action can rise not from pressure or ego, but from deep inner conviction. So let's take this message personally and begin aligning our purpose with the virtues we admire. This alignment becomes a powerful engine, pushing us to act with conviction and to live a life that genuinely feels worth living. A central idea in Stoicism is that you can find meaning by consistently choosing what is good. The Stoics believed that virtue is the true path to happiness and to a deeply fulfilled life. From a Stoic point of view, virtue means living in harmony with nature and with reason, expressing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in daily existence. When your purpose is tied to these four cardinal virtues, you can face challenges with strength and find meaning even in struggle. Learn the four cardinal virtues. Wisdom. Seek to learn and understand. Use reason and clear thinking to guide the choices you make. In your life, this might mean pausing before reacting emotionally, asking better questions, or listening deeper. Courage. Be brave when facing fear, pain, or uncomfortable truths. It may be difficult, but still stand up for right. For you, this could mean having a hard conversation, owning a mistake honestly, or defending someone being mistreated. Justice. Treat others fairly and respectfully. Aim to make a positive difference in your community and relationships. This might look like speaking up when something is unfair, sharing credit instead of hoarding it, or honoring your agreements consistently. Temperance. Practice self-control and balance. Avoid going to unhealthy extremes in work, pleasure, or comfort. In practice, this could mean setting limits around food or alcohol, or stepping away from distractions so your life stays grounded. Think deeply about what you value. Take time to clarify your ideals. What do you believe in strongly? What kind of person do you want to become? How do those answers connect with the four Stoic virtues? Regular reflection keeps you aligned with what matters most inside and quietly guides your decisions when pressure and emotion rise. Set goals that are virtuous. Choose aims that line up with wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Make sure your goals matter to you and also bring some benefit to the people around you. Work on yourself every day. Commit to small, steady improvements. Develop habits that reflect your values, like journaling honestly each evening, meditating for a few minutes, or reading something that stretches you. Welcome challenges as training opportunities. See problems and obstacles as chances to practice the virtues you admire. Adopt a mindset that treats hardship as a classroom for learning and growth, a stage where your character can show what it truly is. The Stoic dream of a useful, deeply satisfying life is realized by building your purpose on virtue. Embrace the 4 cardinal qualities. Clarify your values often. Set meaningful, value-based goals. Practice daily self-improvement with patience. View every challenge as training. If you live this way consistently, you will grow a strong, grounded, and deeply rewarding sense of purpose. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this principle appears in everyday situations. Imagine someone working a job they don't really enjoy, doing it only for the paycheck. They feel empty and restless inside. But when they start asking, how can this work serve others? How can it build my skills and reflect my values better? The same tasks begin to change. The job becomes a platform for learning, service, and growth. The actions stay similar, but the meaning behind them deepens. Or think about someone who volunteers at a local shelter. They receive no payment, no fame, yet they act from justice and kindness, helping people who are struggling. That alignment between action and virtue creates a deep sense of purpose that money alone can never provide. When your actions match your virtues, you no longer rely on hype or external motivation to move. The motivation rises from within you. You're not acting because you must. You're acting because it is right, because it fits who you are and who you are becoming. That is the difference between being driven by external success and being guided by inner purpose. Cato the Younger shows us that when purpose is rooted in virtue, you can face any challenge with calm, unwavering resolve. You can take the harder action even when it is costly, even when it is unpopular, even when it seems to risk everything. Because you are not acting for applause or quick reward. You're acting because it is the right thing to do. That is the Stoic way to force yourself to act. Lesson 7. Simplify your life. In a world that feels constantly loud, fast, and demanding, the idea of simplifying your life can seem almost impossible. Notifications, obligations, and noise pull your attention in every direction. Stoic thinking offers another path. It suggests a minimalist attitude that helps you live more focused, more peaceful, and more satisfied. By removing what is unnecessary, you make space for what matters. It's not about having nothing. It's about choosing quality over quantity and learning to be content with enough instead of excess. Clear out your physical space. Start by removing things you no longer use, need, or love. This simple act clears physical clutter and often lightens mental clutter too. Create an environment that feels calm, orderly, and easy to live in. Keep your living and working areas as clean and organized as possible. A tidy room often leads to a clearer, quieter mind. Make better use of your time. Identify the activities and people that genuinely bring you joy, growth, and a sense of meaning. Say no more often to commitments that drain you or misalign you. Build a simple daily routine so your time has structure and your mind feels less scattered. Reduce digital distraction. Limit the hours you spend in front of screens each day. Pay close attention to how much time disappears into social media, emails, and endless scrolling. Use technology with intention, not impulse. Keep only the apps and tools that truly add value to life. This is the heart of a digital minimalist approach. Simplify your finances as well. Aim to live within your means and reduce unnecessary debt slowly. Create a basic, honest budget. Track where your money goes monthly. Knowing the numbers brings clarity, and clarity brings calmer decisions. Prioritize experiences over possessions. Instead of constantly collecting things, invest in memories and moments instead. trips with loved ones, shared meals, walks in nature, deep conversations. These are the kinds of wealth that continue to enrich you later. Practice presence and mindfulness. Do activities that ground you, like yoga, meditation, or walking. Spend quiet time in nature regularly. Let your attention rest fully on the here and now. Release constant worry about the past or the future. Notice the small, ordinary joys. Be grateful for the present moment, for the simple fact of being. Simplifying your life does not mean abandoning everything you enjoy. It means making thoughtful choices that reduce stress and increase meaning. By clearing space, setting priorities, limiting distractions, simplifying finances, and practicing mindfulness each day, you create a life with more peace and deeper purpose. Remember, as the Stoics suggest, what counts is not how much fills your schedule or your shelves, but how good, true, and meaningful those things really are. Why do Stoics value simplicity so much? And how does that simplicity help us find the energy to act? Simplifying your life is not just a call to clean rooms. It is also an invitation to simplify your inner world, to peel away extra desires, and to refocus on what matters. In this stripping back, we discover a powerful truth about complexity. Simplicity is not laziness or lack. Simplicity is the highest form of well-ordered complexity. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor surrounded by wealth and responsibility, still fought for the virtue of simplicity. He chose a life guided by Stoic principles and duty, pursuing clarity, service, and inner peace. His writings show he understood that a life packed with excess easily loses sight of its purpose. By cutting away what is unnecessary, we free our attention and willpower to focus on actions that matter. When we discover what is essential and let go of the rest, we gain a clear sense of purpose that naturally motivates us to act. In a simplified life, each action carries more weight and meaning because it is chosen consciously, not done on autopilot or distraction. The distractions fade into the background. The essence of who you are and what you value remains. So simplicity is not about having less just for pride. It is about creating environments inside and outside that support virtue. It is about building a life where fewer distractions compete with you and every choice has a reason. Let the example of Marcus Aurelius remind us to seek simplicity. By following this Stoic advice, we can create a life of action rooted not in frantic complexity, but in calm, steady clarity. In that clarity, our actions become more deliberate and powerful. We live not for excess, but for depth and purpose. Real-world examples. Let's see how simplicity looks in ordinary modern situations. Imagine your closet overflowing with clothes you rarely or never wear. Every morning you waste minutes deciding what to put on. The Stoic approach is straightforward. Remove what you do not love, do not use, or do not need. Keep a smaller set of clothes that truly serve your life. Suddenly, mornings feel simpler, lighter. Decisions take seconds, not minutes. You save energy for what matters. Now think about your phone. How many unused apps sit there, collecting data and stealing attention? How many notifications constantly interrupt you, pulling you away from real life? Simplifying here means deleting what does not truly serve you. Keep what adds real value only. Set clear boundaries around usage. Turn off non-essential notifications completely. The result is more focus, more presence in your own day, more ability to take action on the projects that matter most. Marcus Aurelius, despite being emperor, chose modesty and personal simplicity. He understood that endless complexity breeds confusion and inner noise. Simplicity breeds clarity and calm action. When you simplify your life, you lower the volume of noise. You reduce competing demands on attention. You create open space in which your best ideas and intentions can finally move and breathe. And in that space of clarity, you find the strength to act, not from panic or pressure, but from intention and inner alignment. That is the power of simplicity. It is not about having less. It is about having more that matters, more focus, more energy for real work, more courage to take action, more life in each moment. We have just completed an important journey together today, walking through 7 Stoic lessons on how to get yourself to act. These lessons, drawn from ancient but timeless wisdom, are like guiding beacons for us, pointing toward a life of purpose, meaningful action, and quiet satisfaction. Every lesson, from building self-discipline to embracing the power of simplicity, is another step toward mastering your inner world and responses and shaping a reality that serves you. As you carry these teachings forward, remember that change begins inside, and each small, honest action helps make your world and our world a clearer, kinder, better place. In this journey together, we've explored how self-discipline lets you steer your life, how beating procrastination and laziness opens the door to steady progress, how good habits slowly become the backbone of your excellence, how challenges can turn into powerful opportunities for growth, how small steps quietly build momentum, how purpose, rooted deeply in virtue, pulls you forward through hard days, and how simplicity creates clarity for focused, meaningful action. I invite you, my friend, to carry these 7 lessons into the ordinary moments of your daily life. Don't just think about them. Turn them into clear actions that create real happiness, inner peace, and steady growth. The Stoic journey isn't about waiting for motivation to appear. It's about choosing to act even when you feel tired. It's about standing up firm when comfort softly tells you to sit back down again. It's about discipline over desire, purpose over pleasure chosen daily, virtue over convenience every time. So here's your simple challenge. When this video ends today, take 2 quiet minutes alone to choose 1 lesson now, 1 tiny step today only. Write it down somewhere visible, then go and do it. Let these lessons from Stoicism move from your mind into your calendar and daily actions. Turn your problems into chances and let them gently guide you toward a life that is deeply good and meaningful within. Remember, you don't walk alone. The Stoic Ocean family here is quietly walking beside you. If this video shifted something inside your perspective today, do 2 small things for me. First, subscribe to Stoic Ocean so you never miss another wisdom like this again here. Second, drop a comment below. Tell me which lesson today you'll turn into action soon in the next 24 hours. I read every single comment, and your stories and insights help shape future videos here. Take a slow breath, warrior. Step back into your life and practice what you've learned with courage, clarity, and calm.